And if we want to get recognized for our expertise, we really need to be known outside our company. We need people to know who we are. We need people to know what we're about. And we need people to know and understand the value that we bring, not just to our current organization, but to any place that we go work. Okay. So to do that, obviously, we're going to build our personal brand. And what's interesting about personal branding is, let's say we're going to assume that you believe that personal branding is a thing, which, by the way, it is. And we all have a brand, whether we actually recognize it or not. And this is what I want to talk about now. Many people think about personal branding out here. And when they get started, they want to dive in right here. But here's the thing about personal branding. You can actually do it every day and not know that you're actually doing it. And the reason why is this is the third piece of your personal brand. The second piece is actually what your personal brand is, okay? And then finally, to get to your personal brand, we need to become more self-aware. Like I said, everybody wants to start down here. But if you really want to build a powerful brand, you have to start down here under self-awareness. And what's interesting about this is that as you look at this, you actually control most of the aspects of all three of these. However, when you take a deeper dive into each one, self-awareness is an internal thing. It's us. It's just us becoming aware of ourselves. Your personal brand, even though you kind of define it, it's actually controlled externally by others. So you want to build your personal brand so that people have the perception of you that you want them to have, so that you can then begin to engage in personal branding, which is also external. And the whole point of personal branding is to reinforce your personal brand, which we define because we've become more self-aware of who we are, what we're all about, and the value that we add. The thing about personal branding today and your personal brand today is you may not know what it is. You may not know the perceptions that others have of you. You just don't see it. In a lot of cases, you don't understand your personal brand. And so that is the purpose of what we're working on today, is how do we figure out what that brand is? How do others see us? And then how do we put out into the world externally via personal branding actions the brand that we want other people to see? So let's get into this. Let's get into this a little bit here. And we're going to talk about now, how do we decide or determine what we want to be known for? Okay. Now, here's the thing about this.